it's me, your favorite dog, Utahime Mochizuki. I don't know if you... Oh, okay. I was looking for the thing. I was like, I don't know where my mic is, so hopefully it was unmuted. Hello, what the dog doing? I'm eating some Swedish candy right now. I felt... Wait, one second. I felt kind of like low energy today. So I decided to eat some candy before stream. In hopes that that means I can stream a little longer. I wanted to make sure we got time today to hang out. Anyway, how have you guys been today? How was your Tuesday? Did any of you guys get tacos? Hi, Leggy. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Midnight Drowsiness. Hi, Mauricio. Hi, Phil. Hi, Luis. Yeah, I'm eating some Swedish candy because sugar gives energy, apparently. I got tacos today? Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday! I did actually have tacos? That's so funny. They're half off today at my local place. There's a place I used to go to. I don't live near it well, technically I never lived near it. But I don't live near it anymore. Like, as close, like... I live even further away, and my friends moved away. But when I was in college, getting my dog Gree, every Tuesday, we would go to this taco place. It was like a hole-in-the-wall taco place. And we would get Al Pastor tacos. And I want you guys to know, I can handle a little bit of spice. Like, it's not like it's so spicy I'm dying. You know, it's like, okay. I died. I want you all to know, I died. That place had the spiciest salsa I've ever had. And the craziest thing is, they did not sell water. They sold soda and horchata. And the thing is, like, horchata is good, but it does not help with the spice. And neither did water. So I was sitting there and I was like, so every time I would like die. I would die from spice. As a Mexican, I love spicy food. That doesn't mean I handle it well. I like spicy food. My tummy does not like spicy food. Okay, this is not very girl-tastic. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Also, hi, Boomburst. How are you? I'm gonna tell you guys something that can be seen as gross. If you guys have ever had spicy food and then paid the divine punishment for it with some spicy poopies, did you guys know that's because your butthole, the like cells on the outside of your butthole have like basically taste receptors, so that's why you can feel the pain as it leaves you. It's like having it's the same like kind of like taste buds that you have on your tongue. Maybe yours do. Or you don't eat spicy food. I had pizza meat lovers. You know, I was talking to some friends earlier, and one of my friends was like, "Uta, I don't like spicy food." Isn't that a myth? Oh, you never had spicy poopies? Question mark, Jojo. Never had that? I'm looking at you, Jojo. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Hot take. I don't like JoJo's. That's off topic. But hot take. I don't like JoJo's. But I like meat lovers. But one of my friends told me they don't like meat lovers pizza. Isn't that weird? How do you not like meat lovers pizza? It's just like bacon, sausage, pepperoni, isn't it? No. You like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? I don't like it either. I've tried watching like 3 different series. So I was told like, so I was watching the first one. I watched it in order so I could understand like what happens. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just me. So okay, there it is. So I was watching it. I was like, oh, let me just watch JoJo, because one of my friends really liked it. My former friends really liked it. I was like, okay, let me watch some JoJo's. And I watched the first one, and they kill a dog! They kill a dog in cold hard blood! And Gio's like, I killed the dog. It's because I hate JoJo. And I was like, the doggy. And then I was really sad, and I like stopped it for a little bit. But then my friend was like, Uta! You have to watch it, Uta! And I was like, okay, I will watch it because he's so evil. And then I was like watching it. Keep in mind, I watched it in like sub. Okay, I watched it in sub. So Dio has a good voice, and that was another reason I like came back to it. So I went back to watch it, and then like it was just like they were talking about Hamon and stuff like that, and I was like, where the fuck's the stands? And it was so boring. And then at the end, he just dies. He just dies. And then his girlfriend was like with Dio, and I was like, oh. And then I gave up on it. I couldn't watch it. But then she gives birth, and then she has like a baby, and then that baby has a baby, and then we have fucking what's his name? Speedwagon was a good reason. I did like that part. I did like Speedwagon. He's like the bitch, you know, in a good way. And then it was me, Dio. I mean, Ego. But yeah, so like I watched the first part, and I was just like left there, and I was like, this feels like sadness, you know? And then I got to the second part, and I was like, I mean, I don't hate him. What's his name? Was his name Jotaro? Jotaro was like, I gave up on it. I gave up. I just did not care for him. Joseph? Oh, it's Joseph? Yeah, I didn't care about that guy. I know the first one was Jonathan. And then Joseph. Ugh, I did not care for Joseph. Best Jojo, Joseph, Joestar? I liked the JoJo's Capcom. There's a JoJo's Capcom fighting game? I don't know. I didn't care for him. Listen, JoJo, it's not my fault. You just have poor taste in favorites. Although I did think Jonathan was a sweetheart, but he was British, so I had to bully him anyway. But yeah, I couldn't get into JoJo's, and then everyone's like, "I love JoJo's," and I'm like, JoJo's kind of mid. Like I had someone tell me that JoJo was one of their top 3, and I was like, there's so many good anime, and you put JoJo at number 3, and then like One Punch Man was like number 2, but like I don't remember what number 1 was. But for me, I think my top 3 anime, I like Spike's Family. Spike's Family's probably number 1. Number 2 is probably Free Ren. And then number 3, it doesn't have a lot of episodes yet. But I really like Sakamoto Days. I really like the manga. I'm more of a manga reader than like than an anime watcher. Where's Code Geass and Toradora? Listen, I watched Code Geass until that girl did things to that poor table. Okay? She did things to that poor table. I was like a baby, and I watched that with my dad, okay? Once I stopped watching it when that table scene came on. Hi, Jace! We're talking about anime right now. We don't accept that scene as canon. It's literally canon! Where's Toradora? I did like Toradora. It's Toiko! Thank you so much for the Prime! Did much appreciated! Thank you, thank you. Toiko, if you didn't know yet, you could join my exclusive... It's for members, but I think you can join as a sub. If you guys want to join my Discord, please do. We need more people in my Discord, so if you guys are membered or subbed, make sure you guys check your connections to see if you can join it. Yeah, that scene is... Yeah. It's kind of sad though. I don't think a lot of the, especially Ite girls are weebs like I am. There's a Discord. Yeah, it should be in your connections. What table scene? We're talking about, Code Geass. There's a Code Geass table scene. I tune into the crazy scene. Yeah, we're talking about Code Geass and how, like, Andy likes Code Geass. Toradora was good though. I think Toradora is where I got a lot of my personality. Because I'm pretty short. And, flat. And I have a big booby best friend named Victoria Valerie. Where's my Ryuji? I have the same adverse reaction to Code Geass as you do with JoJo. It's superfluous. The scene where Cece strips and Lelouch's like, naked, don't care. Naked, don't care. I can see it. I always call it code Gias. As a... to be a donk. Oh, yeah, you do like JoJo, so that means you are a donk, whatever that means. I know what a dink is. Do you guys know what a dink is? It's not a sex thing, I promise. So a dink is double income, no kids. That's what a dink is. I learned that the other day when I was watching like TikToks and YouTube shorts.
What the dog doing?
There was this couple, and they were like, "We are a dink couple," and then I was like, "What the fuck is a dink?" I was like, "This is some sex thing," and then it was like double income, no kids, and I was like, "I want that. I want Uta wants double income, no kids, because they just go on freaking like adventures. You wanna know what my adventure is? I don't even have a bizarre adventure. My adventure is just I sit here." Hi, E-Man. Why are you late? Why are you late? I've been here for 20 minutes and you didn't even say hi. No kids is a life hack? Yeah. You know, some of my friends from when I was in school are having like kids and stuff now, and I'm traumatized. Because I don't like the thought of that, of people I used to know having like kids and stuff, and I'm like, what do you mean you have kids now and we can't go? Hi Lukey, it's crazy, man. You guys have friends that have kids yet? Isn't it weird? I have friends that actually have 2 kids already. I have a friend who like just gave birth to their second daughter, and I'm like, what do you mean you have more babies? Although her babies are super cute. And then her like triplet brother also has like a second baby on the way, and I was like, what do you mean you guys have more babies? Couldn't be me. I don't know how people do it. I feel like these like how do I explain it? Like right now, I feel like I'm a baby, you know? I am a baby, right, chat? League? What do you mean League is why you're late? Yeah, a lot because it's not weird anymore. You are baby? I'm baby. I don't want to have to spend money on anyone besides me. Yep. No one besides me. I believe in Mom Uta. I will not be your mother. No motherhood. Like my high school classmates, kids are entering elementary school. Yeah, but you're old, aren't you? Yeah, baby Uta. Yeah, that's why I have so many chibis of me. That's why I'm so flat. It's because baby Uta. I wish that members didn't get pain dimension. You don't use Twitch? I'm also streaming on Twitch. You could always go to Twitch and join PAP and Boomburst. If you're subbed, you don't have to get ads. I joined the Discord though. Yippee! I do wish that members didn't have ads, but I guess they just want to like have as much ad revenue as possible or something. But yeah, I double stream in case people have preferences. Like, I have a preference as a watcher. Like, as a watcher, I do prefer Twitch. In my opinion, I just think it's like better. I don't know what you guys think, but for me, I think it's better because it like you get more emote slots. You get
what the dog doing?
Like, oh, thank you, Morbdolph the Grey for the follow. You sound like a wizard. You know, I'm like a wizard, but I'm not. I'm a mage. But yeah, I stream on both, so if people have preferences, they can watch on either. I prefer Twitch as a viewer because of the emotes and because you don't get animated emotes on YouTube, and then like you can't use emotes from other people's chats. Like I think some emotes are so cute that I'll like subscribe to them just so I can get their emotes. I like watching on YouTube more, but as a community platform, I think Twitch is nicer. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. I come at $100 membership for Eliza. I still get ads over there. It's usually watch on Twitch. Oh, that's true. Also, thank you for supporting Michael. Hi. I like hearing you guys. Well, I know JoJo's over there. Cause whenever I lurk, I always see JoJo. But like, I'm happy whenever you guys support my kohais. Although sometimes I feel like I should have been the kohai. I feel like for me personally, I'm not very good at like growth or anything, so I've just been kind of chilling. I stream because I like hanging out with you guys. Wizards are awesome. You're just saying that because you're a wizard. But you're not even like the cool wizard. You don't even have powers, do you? You're lame. Yeah, that's why your name is Pap Smear. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything I can tell you guys about. Oh, let me tell you guys about my friends. So my friends and I, we were playing that new game Peak that came out. Oh, I just got perms for Peak, so I think I'm playing it next week. With Vicky, Miyu, and Naziria. We haven't seen yet, but we're like, I was playing Peak the other day with some friends offline. And then we were playing, and I want you guys to know, Peak is gonna break my friendships with my friends. Cause I was playing Peak, and then my friends were like, and they just left me. And then I was like walking forward, and one of my friends was like, "Help me, Uta! Hold out your hand, Uta!" And I was like, "I'm not there." So roommate Chan held out their hand, and then they didn't grab it because they weren't even close, and then they died. They died, and then they blamed us, and they were like, "Uta could have held out her hand." I was like, I wasn't even close. I wasn't even nearby. No, you name me Pap Smear because you're dirty-minded. A Pap Smear is nothing sexual. That is a medical thing that all women have to go through at some point in their life to make sure they're healthy. You're the one who's dirty-minded for thinking something like that's dirty. Weirdo. That's why you're a wizard. Mm-hmm. It feels like no time has passed. I still see you as a kohai? What do you mean? What do you mean? It'll be like, what? A year and a half? Next month? Right? Something like that? Year and a half? That guy sounds like a weirdo. Yeah, you hear that, Pap? You're a weirdo. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I can't hear anything. My dog is hop-wailing. I am the dog. What are you talking about? That's me, I'm dog. Barf, 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 barf. Bork. 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 You know, maybe I'm kind of happy that staff and manager's son probably don't watch my streams anymore. Because imagine they come in and they just hear me go bork, 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 bork. Are you our dog? Yeah, well, wait. Are you gonna give me treats? You gonna give me treats? You give me treats and maybe I'll be your dog. If not, then no, I'm not your dog. Oh, hi, Strike! How are you? How are you doing, Strike? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, today I'm pretty tired. I woke up this morning really early because whatever reason my power went out. It wasn't even like raining or anything, but the power went out. And then, I don't know if this happens to everyone's PCs or just mine, but my PC was off. But then the power came back on and it went beep! And then like, I don't know why it went beep, but then everything like turned on and I just like got flashbanged by my PC. Cause I have the blackout curtains, so it keeps my room cooler. Hi Kitty, may I join? Join what? Hi back, Max Boo. Wait, why'd you delete that, Strike? Huh? Wait, why'd you delete that, huh? Okay, well, whatever. I do have some treats. Why'd you spell it out, huh? You think Uta's illiterate just because I'm likely illiterate? Sorry, I assumed it was spam? I don't think it's spam, is it? I feel like Max has been here before. Is it? No, Max has been here before. They're just not following. But they've been here before. Might have jumped the gun. You're good. Am I spam? Nah, you're good, Max. But how do you always find me? You're not even like you're not even following me on Twitch. Local news: Uta dies of PC. Dude, I got flashbanged by that PC. You guys don't understand. That was freaking bright ass light. But you got, like, I have a question for you guys. Most of my chat's dudes. So I have a question. How do you guys sleep? Like, you guys don't have any plushies, right? So how do you guys sleep if you don't have anything comfy to cuddle? Because I know for a fact you guys don't have women to cuddle. So like, how are you guys sleeping with no plushies? Because I cannot sleep without a plushie. So you're just cuddling your pillow? You're in my suggestion? Oh, welcome back, Max. Hi, Rion! I'm here to yap with Utapi. Hello! How are you? We're just yapping about like random stuff. I hug a second pillow, yes. Why don't you guys just get a plushie? I sleep with my demon. I just hold my pillow. Why do you guys all hold a pillow? Why not hold something cute like a plushie? Like I have a plushie for both sides. So if I'm cuddling one, like I'm sleeping like this, right? And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to sleep like that anymore. So I go this way. And I just cuddle both of them. I hugged the banner I stole from the Offkai booth. Thank you. Wait. Oh, sorry. I thought that was Rihanna. I was like, what? Oh, you hugged that? You should put that on like a pillow or something. What if there's like an Uta body pillow? Would you guys get that? You can cuddle it. I'm holding myself already. I sleep with no blanket, no AC, and sideways. What's next? You're gonna tell me you sleep in on the floor? No. Is there an Uta pillow? Now I'm just saying if there was. Now if there was, you guys could cuddle it. Informal Uta body pillow. Yeah. Also, Yuki, why are you late, huh? Why are you late? You should always be here on time. You know what happens if you're not on time, right? I beat you up. I beat you up a lot. Blah, 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 blah. If there was an Utapitaki, I'd buy 2 so I can get sandwiched by my Oshi. Ah, yeah. You have 2 Utas. I'm sorry I travel. Well, I travel to the other side of the world and back every day so that I can do like weather stuff. Just because of that. You see that? I just sent a tornado your way. I know your weakness. Hot, big tittied anime women. Yeah. You know my weakness, yeah? My weakness that I don't hide. Run. I probably X-ray. How are you, dude? No, I sleep with no AC during the summer. I could never do it. I mean, would you do the same if there was a hypothetical Rion Daki? I'm gonna be honest. I don't have any space. Also, Dakis. Okay, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go back in time and tell you guys a story. I told this during my debut, but I used to have a Naruto. It's not weird, okay? I want you guys to know. I have to preface this because everyone now, whenever people think of Dakis, they think of like the what's it called? They think of like the hyper like lewd ones. My Papa Hime, when I was younger, was in the military, and Papa Hime went off to training for a couple weeks, and I was a big daddy's girl. I cried a lot because I was like, "Where's daddy?" You know, I used to be a big daddy's girl, and I was like 6 at the time. And so my dad came back, and this is when I was getting into Naruto, and I was like crying, and I was like, "Where's daddy?" And my dad came back a couple weeks later, and he picked me up from daycare after school care, and was like, "Uta, look what I got you!" And it was a fucking Naruto body pillow, but not like a weird one. It's literally like a full body of Naruto from the anime. So it's like if you take Naruto from the anime, like the original anime, and like fit it onto a body pillow, that was it. my Naruto body pillow when I was like 6. And then so I used to like have it in my room. And I would like use it as like a pillow and stuff. And then one day, I like had terrible nightmares because I woke up and that body pillow was like next to my closet standing up, and I thought someone was in my room after the nightmare, and I freaked the fuck out, fell out of my bed and started crying. So yeah, now I do not have anything like that's not a plushie with like a face on it. Like if it's like the height of a person, like a Daki, I can't do it. This stuff scares me. Like if there's an Utadaki ever made, I don't think I could even have one of myself because it would like freak me out, you know? Cool dad? Okay, you say that, but my dad's a big dork. My dad, he like, how do I put this? Like, my dad cannot tell the difference between any like anime characters, like at all. Like my dad, he still thinks everything is Attack on Titan. Like I was wearing a t-shirt one time that had Soul Eater. I think it was Soul... No. Yeah, I think it was Soul Eater. I think I had a Soul Eater t-shirt a couple years ago. And I walked home with it. And my dad was like, "Oh, hi, Uta. Is that Attack on Titan?" He's like, "You want to watch Attack on Titan with Daddy?" And I was like, "Dad, this is Soul Eater." And then he was like, "Attack on Titan?" He thinks everything's either Naruto or Attack on Titan. He's even seen my manga, right? And I had a quintessential quintuplets manga. And he was like, "Ah, they have a cute girl in Attack on Titan now." And I'm like, "That's not Attack on Titan!" Yep, that is my life. It's been a while since I like. Oh, hi, Reneg. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. How are y'all doing today? Oh, we're doing good. We're just talking about random stuff if you want to join us. This is just chatting stream. Uta Dad sounds great. Oh, let me tell you. So a couple of years ago for my birthday, while I was in school, my parents came to visit to eat like a lunch with me and my friends. And so this is like the first time my college friends, except for one of them, ate like lunch with me, lunch with me and my dad and my mom and my brother, but like mainly my dad. And my dad said the stupidest jokes. Like one of his favorite jokes to do is if anyone squeezes a lemon, he always pretends it gets like in his eye. He's like, "Ah, my eye, you got me." He does that. And I want you guys to know that they pet my dad's ego after that. When we left, my friends were like, "Uta, your dad's so funny," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "Don't pet his ego." And I told my mom that, and my mom told my dad, and my dad was riding that high for weeks. He was telling his friends at work how his daughter's kids thought that he was the coolest and the funniest guy around. Hi, Dumb Drum. How are you, dude? You should read One Piece. Nah, my dad, I've tried to teach him so many times how to read manga. He doesn't understand it. I don't think I've ever seen my dad even read a book before. Yeah, no, my dad does not read books. My dad does gambling. I have never seen my dad read a book before. My mom I've seen read a book before. But like my dad has never read a book in my life. I cannot remember a single memory of him reading. But yeah, he's very dad. Like my mom though, I get my like yappingness from my mom. If you guys are ever wondering, my mom is like super cool. My mom, she's very social. And she like gets along with a lot of people. Although she's like, I don't have many friends, because she doesn't view them as friends. But when it comes to like her work, she's very good at like talking to people and making them comfortable. So I think that's where I got my like extrovertedness from. Because my dad and my brother are both like heavy introverts. Look. Oh, thank you, Reneg. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. How come you didn't use that for a membership? If you membershiped, you could have joined my super cool and awesome Discord. Good for him. Reading is overrated. What about smut? Chat, if you guys read smut, maybe you guys would read more often, okay? Hear me out. Reading smut is good. It's good for the imagination or something like that. Huh? I forgot Jojo's not here often. I forget Jojo's not here often. Dang it, an ad played before you read my super chat. I'm sorry, I'll read it again. Oops, I dropped my $2 in the tip jar. And then I said, why didn't you use that to membership? If you membership, then you could have done that. I just read. That's what they all say. I just read, yeah? I just read what? I am not interested in reading smut. Well, that's because you're lonely and you can't even imagine it. I'd read smut when you can find lousy hentai to watch and then discuss how horrible it is with friends after. Because instead you could be reading Dick Fight Island. You guys ever read Dick Fight Island? Books mainly manga. Yeah, smutty manga, like yaoi. Like me and Vicky, we're yaoi. We're fujoshi people. I have a bunch of yaoi in my closet. Huh? Dick Fight Island? Yeah. Yeah. You guys have never heard of it? It's literally called Dick Fight Island.
What the dog doing?
If it's anything like Teamfight Tactics, I'm not interested. No, it's something else. Also, Simo! Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, it's like it's Dick Fight Island. I also have some Yuri too. What did I join? The what island? Dick Fight Island! It's a manga! Dick Fight Island! I don't own it, but I've seen it before. Yeah, Dick Fight Island. Dick Fight Island's a manga. And they like fight each other or something like that. Yeah. They fight each other. I'm getting flashbacks of my high school days. So many yaoi girls. What's wrong with yaoi girls? What's wrong with yaoi girls? I've been here since debut and I don't know anymore. What do you mean? You're never here. You come in here and talk about random stuff and then leave. That's not here since debut. You don't know half the things I say. Make sure to watch Uta with headphones. Why? You guys embarrassed of me or something? You guys embarrassed of me? What about a dog who's down bad for water spray? I took a shower before this. I don't need water. Although I was in the middle of reading Banana Fish when the site I used got taken down. Oh, I just buy manga now. I probably have like... Probably like a couple $1,000 manga. Probably like 2? No, with inflation, probably more. 10... Probably like $4,000 a manga. I have a lot of manga. Although I do buy a lot of it secondhand. But I still, I still buy a lot. A billion Barnes & Noble's rewards points. Actually, I used to save them all. But then I realized that's stupid. So now I use them. But I had at one point like $150 worth of like points I could use. I usually buy a manga, but some of it is hard to get. I suppose. Yeah. 100k for 2 manga. Sounds like One Piece territory. No, I have a lot. I have like a whole bookshelf in my closet that's filled up. I have a box that's filled up. Another bookshelf out here that I'm looking at right now. And then I have some like underneath my bed. I have some obscure ones though. Hi Clover, how are you? Also hi Izuke and Dylan. How are you guys doing today? Is that Utahime Mochi only on Twitch. Actually, I'm also on YouTube. Oh, and also on YouTube. Why'd you say only on and then say oh wait on both? But hi you guys, how are you guys doing? I have some mangas, but I kind of stopped collecting them because of limited storage. Nonsense! That's where you start buying more storage, like me. I have 2 boxes at my house, like at my childhood home. I have 2 boxes filled with manga to the brim, and then I have like a box here, and then some on under my bed, and then I have some in my bookshelf next to me, and then I have more in my closet. And then I still want more. I've read a good chunk of them though. There's only a couple that I haven't read, and that's just because I've been busy. I say Barnes & Nobles, but Indigo has better manga selection. Smile on the other hand, I'm pretty sure that's online only. What? I don't even know what Indigo is. Jeez, that's a lot of manga? Well, I'm a really big reader. When I'm not streaming or working, I tend to really like to read. Like, if I'm free and like people aren't bothering me to play. Yeah, I really like reading. It's really nice for me. Also, my shoulder really hurts. If you see me moving a lot, it's because my shoulder really hurts right now. Or Canadian chain? Never heard of it. What do the Canadians say? A boot? That's it. That's all I know. A boot. I used to get manga from the store I work at, but our distributor went under. Are you alright? I don't know. I just like had a pain in my shoulder. It's like an achy pain, like a dull pain. I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe it's like, I don't know. It's my first time visiting, actually. I discovered you through popping up on my Twitter recommend. Oh. I see. Well, I'm a very cute dog, so you should always be here. We mainly play video games, but I'm trying to do more, just chattings and stuff. I think it's good to do some just chattings. Because, I don't know, it just is. The D in dog stands for base? No, the D in dog stands for the good girl. Yeah. The cutest yapping dog? Bark bark. It's because I yap a lot. That's all I do is I just yap like a shit ton. That's my life. With the yapping dog. Although I feel really tired. The D in dog stands for dog? No, it's the good dog. Speaking of the good dog, did you guys ever watch the movie The Good Dinosaur or something like that? You're making a I'm literate, I promise. You're making a compelling argument, maybe I will. How come you're on Twitch? It says wait. Am I going crazy? I feel like you've been here before. Oh, I guess you're not. It's just not showing me if you're new here or not. Oh, interesting. Oh, whatever. Normally it tells me if it's like, if there's new people and stuff, but I don't know why it's not showing me. That's weird. I don't know how to do it. How do I make it show me who the new people are? Oh, whatever. I'll deal with it later. I thought you were here before, Dylan. Hi, Marina. I'm gonna call you Marinade. Hi, Marinade. How are you? Also, hi, Blade Kite. I gave you a follow, but you weren't live at the time. Oh, no, I just feel like I've seen your name before, but maybe it's because it's Dylan. There's a lot of Dylans. I'm not a new Mochi fan. What's the point? What do you mean you're not a new? I love all of my viewers the same. Unless you guys give me treats, in which I will love you more, because I am dog. Hi, Uta, hello! How are you doing today? Do you guys get tacos for Taco Tuesday? Uta loves Taco Tuesday. It's a common name, so I understand that's wild. You know what's wild? That you guys aren't membershiped yet. Do you guys know for $2? $2? Is it $2? $2, like $1.99 a month. You guys can membership to me, Utahime Mochizuki from Specialite Ian Gen 1. And then you guys can join my super cool and awesome Discord. Only $2 a month? Yep, it's cheaper than on Twitch. Hey Uta, what anime do you like? I really like Spy X Family. $2 is all it takes, yeah. I made sure to make a really, really cheap one. I want a refund for my Twitch sub? No. That's my treat fund. Huh? How am I supposed to buy treats if you refund? Wait, what Gen 1 are you? What do you mean, what Gen 1 am I? I'm from Specialite Ian. But a lot of people pronounce it Specialite. Oh! I just remembered. I didn't tell you guys. I didn't tell you guys about the off-kai. So I didn't tell you guys about off-kai. It was so good. So I've done before off-kai this year. I've done 3 meet and greets for Specialite last year. And it wasn't that they were bad or anything. It's just I think we were too new to like have anyone who recognized us or was, you know, knew us and wanted to go. But I was really happy because, you know, the last 3 times it was depending on who I was paired up with. It was either Vicky or Miyu. It was us, and it was just like pretty much us just hanging out, trying to get people to come want to say hi to us. But this time around with Miyu, I was paired up with Miyu. I asked her to be my partner. It was so good because there was actually people who recognized us and wanted to say hi, and it definitely felt really like a motivator for me, you know? Because I know I'm not very big, you know? And sometimes I'm like, what's the point? I don't like... I'm not trying to get sad or anything. It's more like, what's the point of trying to grow anymore, you know? Because I don't think I really have anything that people would want to watch me for. And I've been dealing with the number of bugs in my head, especially seeing like the other Specialite girls are doing great, you know? And then I'm like, well, what's the point of me being here? Sometimes I wish, like, sometimes I'm like, maybe I should leave. But then I had the meet and greet with Miyu, and it doesn't feel like a really big motivator. Seeing all those people who wanted to meet both me and Miyu. And then I even got to saw some people who had my merch. Like, one person was even wearing my hoodie. And I was like, it's so hot. How are you wearing my hoodie? You know? How do you meet and greets work there? Is it like a Zoom call on a TV? So it's like in a Discord call, and then it sets up to a monitor. Imposter syndrome hits hard? Like, I understand, like, imposter syndrome hits hard and stuff, but it's just been... I feel like I've been streaming a lot, and just nothing feels like it sticks, you know? Maybe you shouldn't feel like that. You're also not, thank you, but it just... Sometimes it just doesn't feel like, it's really worth it. Sounds like you're more popular than you give yourself credit for. Well, keep in mind, I was also with Miyu, and a couple of those people were there for her, too. They're just nice about it. I saw the guy with your hoodie, he was cool. Yeah! I was really happy. So, Hayuta's, con was kind of loud, a bunch of tacos as you commanded. Good, except for the one for... You got the tacos! Yeah. I'm so happy you got tacos, because I had tacos. User Maku, how are you? YouTube streamer, hello. But yeah, I definitely felt a lot more motivated after the meet and greet to come back and keep streaming. You know? Like, I definitely needed that, like, Uta, you should stream kind of feel. Hi, Flowering Void, how are you? I hope you're having a good day today, dude. By the way, everyone on Twitch, if you can, I'd really appreciate it if you guys go subscribe to my YouTube and maybe even go watch over there. It just makes it a lot easier for me to read chat, and I'm trying to hit 20,000. There's no chat bots, right? I'm trying to hit 20,000 subs before my birthday in August. We hit 17 last week, so I'm trying my best to keep going. And that's why you guys should all subscribe to my YouTube. I wish I had the chance to see you there. That's okay, there'll be more. Girl, I'm already subscribed. How can I subscribe again? Well, you could just go over there and watch on there. Because the bigger number, better person is what algorithm thinks. How do I explain it? The algorithm likes when more people are in your stream. So if there's more of you guys, more people will notice me. And then something about, I don't know how true this is, but my friend Irie, Irie from VTuber, last time I talked to her, she was like, yeah, if people super chat and stuff, even if it's like $1, apparently that also pushes in the algorithm. I don't really know. Wait, she's right. I love abusing the algorithm. Let's make it to 20k for Uta's birthday. I'm really trying hard to get 20k. I hope I can. It's a pretty big number, but we have like 2 more months to get there. 2 months to get 3,000. We'll see. That's like 300 followers a week. But yeah, I'm trying my best. And I'm trying to be consistent with streaming and all that. So we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've just been like, I had a lot of fun at Offkai. I hope one day I get to go in person. I want to go. So I go to anime conventions where I live, but they're not like super big. Like the cons, like AX and stuff. Oh, the super thing makes sense. I know other platform kind of does that too. I think memberships too. What the one here joke? My love life? Just kidding. Just kidding. I am married to Victoria Valerie. She doesn't know it yet though. What's your joke? What's your joke? What's a Demolition Man's favorite coffee? What? What? She doesn't know it yet, but she's super into it. Yeah, she doesn't know it yet, but she's really in Kaboomchino. I don't get it. That wasn't a very good joke, Reneg. I've been working at conventions as long as I've been able to work, mostly East Coast. Oh, you know what I think? I think they should make Offkai 2 and put it closer to where I live. I think Offkai is so good. Where's Offkai 2? You know how like they had at what? I don't know if it's still around. But you guys remember PAX? There used to be PAX East, PAX West, South, and North. They should have an Offkai 2 and like put it in the middle of the US so that I could go. Make it easier. I ain't going all the way far away to go there. I wish there was a convention where I live. You should just make your own convention. Cappuccino ballerina. Kaboomchino. This is kind of a stretch. PAX, I've dealt with PAX Pox before. What's PAX Pox? Oh boy, PAX. I never got to go, but I was really close to going to a PAX. That's what my boss did. What? Go to PAX? Huh? I don't want to go to PAX. PAX seems kind of nasty. Don't you guys think that PAX is kind of nasty? I can't do it. It's gross. Okay, hey, my Wi-Fi sometimes an ad plays at the worst times. I'm sorry. I like going to huge cons because they always sell out immediately and are crazy expensive, so I end up sticking to medium-sized cons. Do they sell out immediately? I feel like a lot of cons don't sell out immediately. I think you just gotta like not buy it day of. I'll be back. I'm switching to my data. Okay, have fun. PAX Plus. Like con crud, just the sickness that spreads through cons. Oh, I've never gotten sick after a con, actually. I make sure to bring hand sanitizer and stuff like that to try and not get sick. Because some cons ones are absolutely disgusting, okay? I have seen so many gross people at conventions. Like, I remember, it was a couple of years ago, I went to this convention, and this person fucking sneezed in their hand, and then fucking picked up an anime figure. And I was like, what the hell? What are you doing? Don't fucking rub your nasty boogies on that poor Tanjiro figure. I have gotten sick so many times, bleh, but I'm also working with people. Yeah, I normally go to the con just to go to the artist alley. Gross. Exactly. Exactly, it's gross. That reminds me of this time I went to go visit, I think it was New York or something. And we were on this ferry. And we were like taking photos on the ferry. And then this guy fucking coughs in his hand and then like touches the railing. So I was like, I'm not fucking touching that railing. That was so nasty. And then they do that shit at like they do that shit at like buffets and stuff too. So if I ever go to a buffet, they'll like fucking just start touching shit. The Staten Island ferry. I don't know, it was a boat. I don't know if it was actually a ferry. I just called it a ferry because I think that's cuter than boat. These days, I just go to cons to get more Genshin VAs to sign the prints that I have. That sounds expensive. I remember when you used to be able to get like pictures and meet and greet stuff for free. And then now I go and it's like, hello, welcome to this convention. That'll be $140 for a high five. I'm not paying $140 to take a selfie with somebody. I'm not doing it. Wasn't the 4th floor of Offkai, it said smelled horrible and people said that they weren't allowed unless they have proper hygiene? I could see that. I could see that. It makes me wonder if I'm actually dodging a bullet but not being able to go. Well, I think that's just normal. Some people are just nasty. I told you guys before about the guy from like the early 2000s who they called like the carpet sample furry or something. It was like, what was it? It was like this guy in the early 2000s. He would go to conventions like furry cons, and he would like wear a not cosplay, a fursuit made completely out of like old plushies that he's done things to. Yep, they were selling deodorant at the vendor hall at Offkai. It ran out. Well, yeah, I did tell you guys, Uta doesn't wear deodorant, so you nasties have to wear deodorant. I don't. I'd pay that much for an Uta selfie. Nah, I would never force you guys to pay for like a picture with me, cause you guys support me, you know? Like, even if you don't support me financially, I still appreciate if you guys watch my streams. I still appreciate when you guys watch my videos, stuff like that. Also, thank you for the 300 yen! Thank you, thank you! How's it going? Oh, we're doing good. How are you doing? Sniff. I've told you guys this before, but I always have to preface, I guess. Uta has this gene. Okay, let me go back. Rewind. Okay. So, a lot of people have this gene where if you have it, you will get BO because it's from the bacteria under your armpits, okay? A lot of Asian people, though, do not have that gene that causes you to have stinky pits. So I don't have the sweat gene that causes it to get stinky. So I never have to wear deodorant, although I do wear perfume. You have the no sweating gene? Well, I still sweat. It's just mine doesn't smell. Lucky. Yeah, it's pretty lucky though. I guess it's like a blessing because I remember when a lot of my friends were like, Uta, we need to start wearing Uta, I forgot to take a picture of you and Miyu. Hi, Sixia. How are you? We were talking about you earlier, not in a bad way. We were talking about someone in chat said they saw someone wearing my hoodie, and I'm like 90% sure they're talking about you. Yeah, I know the smelly sweat. If you didn't sweat, that would be terrible for heat regulation, like a pig. You know, pigs, they don't sweat, so that's why they gotta use mud. I forgot to take a picture too. Wow, you guys hate me. You didn't take a picture with me. You know what? Here, I'll take a photo. Like, I'll pose for a photo, and then you guys can like Photoshop yourself next to me. Okay? Okay. Wait, let me get this for you guys. You guys can you can Photoshop yourself next to me. Ready? There, you good? You take your screenshot, and now you can say you took a photo with Uta. Yep. It was really funny. We actually, for the meet and greet, we had to put ourselves sideways. Because they just had the TV side, or like the monitor sideways. So, so we just had to put ourselves sideways. I love your hoodie, your Uta hoodie. I danced in it time to time. I'm so surprised you do that. So I get too hot, you know? I can't wear deodorant. Grima, why can't you wear deodorant? Do the one we pose next to me specifically. Oh, okay. There, that's my pose with you. You're welcome. Oh wait, a better one. There, that's my pose with you, Pap. You're welcome. I miss. Can you do it again? What the heck? You guys are mean. You can go back and pose with it next time. You don't have to wait for me to pose for you. Heck yeah, let's go. I get a rash? Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I know in Japan, when I visited Japan last year, you know they don't wear deodorant? Isn't that crazy? They don't wear deodorant and they don't wear, or a lot of them don't wear deodorant and a lot of them don't wear perfume because something harsh smells. Yeah, they don't like the smell. I just thought it was crazy. I was like, man. But I was like, I can understand why. It's like very, not sweaty, but it's like really humid in Japan. So if you're like a sweaty person, you're gonna stinky. I wanted to go to Japan this year. I was kind of sad though. I really wanted to go to Japan this year in like October. But I don't make enough money to go this year. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll just save up for next year. That's me right now. I'm just saving up for it. Good idea to save up. Where did you go to? Really? What do you guys want to do if you went to Japan? I want to go eat at this really yummy tendon place. My favorite meal in all of Japan was this place I went to that had eel tendon. And I love eel. I need to save up so much because I want to go eating everywhere there. Agreed. It might be a pseudo work trip. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, no, that's like, I want to go. My dream is to go to this countryside summer festival in Japan. Why? You're not gonna go confess your love to someone during the fireworks and then they can't hear you, right? Is that your plan? I want to eat fugu there. Really? I could have eaten fugu while I was there. Please come to Japan again. We are waiting for you. I want to. I just don't make enough money from streaming right now. That's why I'm trying to work harder. Uta's gonna work harder and harder so that one day I can go to Japan again. It's just super expensive. Mainly the plane trip. Actually, being there is really cheap. Eating food in Japan is so freaking cheap, okay? I could get, like... So, Roommate Chan's mom just came back from a trip to Japan. And Roommate Chan, their mom was like, Uta, it's so good! I got to eat, shirashi bowl? It's the bowl with, like... sashimi inside, and it's like rice and sashimi. And then she said it was like a bowl of rice and sashimi, like a lot of like fish topping it for like $3. It was like 500 yen. I was like, what do you mean? If I confess my feelings during the fireworks, then I'll scream loud. I have a pretty booming voice. I should confess my love to Vicky, and during a summer festival. It'll be like yeah, Yuri. It'll be like Yuri, not doomed Yuri though. Oh, hi, Jack. Why are you late? Huh? It's already been an hour and you're late to my stream. Why are you late, huh? What's it to ya, bub? Uta's gonna beat you up now. I'm sorry, Vicky and I are already going to Japan. Don't lie. We're already too ugly. My mom said if you lie, you become ugly. And you're already ugly, so that means you lie a lot. Not Doomed Yuri? I was watching Apothecary Diaries. I'm not gonna spoil anything, okay? I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was watching Apothecary Diaries, and the main love interest is a dude, but I shipped the main girl Mao Mao with another girl, and I'm like, it's Doomed Yuri. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. I just want them together. But no, she has to be with the man. It should have been Yuri, not Normie. Wait, who do you ship her with? Shisui? I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I love Shisui and Mao Mao. Pixar's Wild Robot is toxic. I've never seen it. Of course you do. I ship myself with Victoria Valerie of Specialite EN Gen 1. Every night I cuddle her and use her boobies as a pillow. Oh god, they would be so cute together. Exactly. The bug girl and then the poison girl. And then they could adopt Xiaolan. But yeah, I was loving Apothecary. I'm actually kind of behind. I need to watch it later to catch back up. I'm like, I think like an episode behind. Yeah, like an episode behind. They're the same kind of crazy and weird. Don't say weird. I loved them. I loved my Doomed Yuri. You know, because of that, I'm gonna read Yuri later. Actually, I have Yuri. You want me to tell you? Let me tell you what Yuri I have. I don't remember what pile it's in. I lied. I was gonna go pick up one of my books and read it to you guys, and it's Yuri, but I don't remember which pile of manga it's in. But I do have a manga that's like yaoi. If Uta was baked into a cookie, what do you think it would taste like? What do you mean? No, you can't bake me into a cookie. I'm a dog. I'm gonna remember this. Third option of the poll looks tempting. You don't even show up to mod my streams anymore, Lego. Why should I keep you as a mod? You're mean to me. You're never here. You know who's here more often? Like half of chat. If I was baked into a cookie, Uta cookies would taste like frosted sugar. Oh, like the ones you can get at like Walmart and stuff that are super sweet. You know, the algorithm that brought me here, and the first thing I hear is I'm gonna read Yuri later. Okay, fine. I'm gonna read yaoi later. Whatever. It would taste like those cookies you get on the 4th of July. You get cookies at 4th of July? Oh, the frosted sugar. Soft and sweet. I'm not soft. I'm pretty bony because I don't have boobs. I'm just kidding. Dog treats. You guys ever... Okay, I have a story. It's not my story, okay? But this is a story of one of my old friends from like childhood. So I was told one of my friends, whenever they had a dog, they went to like Petco or PetSmart, like the pet store, to go buy them some dog food. And they go and they see these cookies just sitting out, and they just pick it up and they start eating it. And their mom's like, "Where'd you get that cookie?" And then my friend was like, "Oh, I found it over there." And it looked exactly like an Oreo, and apparently tasted like a little, like, not chocolatey, but it tasted very similar to an Oreo, like a vanilla Oreo. And then, even though it was like colored like brown, like a regular Oreo. And then they were like, "What?" And it turns out the cookie they were eating was a dog treat. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting ready for a new family puppy to come into our lives. I want a pup. Wait. I am the puppy. You can't replace me. Yuri Yaoi cookie sounds like a recipe for Cookie Run Kingdom. I've actually never played Cookie Run Kingdom, but one of my good friends voice acts a cookie in Cookie Run Kingdom. About a little blue guy? Hmm? You're getting a little sister? Deal. I guess I won't be the smallest. Ha ha ha. Have you tried pepperoni? Have you not tried Have you tried pepperoni? Have you... Did you eat pepperoni? Chat, have you guys eaten dog treats before? Chat? Which of you guys have eaten dog treats before? I'm not judging, I just wanna know. Which of you guys have eaten dog treats before? Oh, hi, Raid Guy. How are you?
What the dog doing?
I will not confirm nor deny. Thank you, Raid Guy, for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. By the way, if you are new here and haven't yet, please consider going to subscribe over on my YouTube. I'm trying to get 20? Yeah, 20,000 subs on YouTube, and we just hit 17,000, so please go sub. Please. I'm on my hands and knees. I am begging you to sub. You take a nibble of a milk bone once and suddenly you get... So, okay, why do you take a nibble of the milk bone? Why did you eat the milk bone, Cookie? I have questions. No suggestions, just quite... Well, maybe. Have you guys ever thought about not eating a cookie? How about that? Ever thought about not eating a cookie? Oh, thank you, Hang Dwyatt Man, for the follow. And now I'm on here too. Yeah, you guys should watch me on YouTube and on Twitch, on both. It's not very dignified for a dog to beg. You guys ever seen a weenie dog sit? I always thought they sat funny. So let me explain. I always thought, because I had a friend that had a weenie dog growing up, I always thought that weenie dog sat... Wait, let me show you the photo. Let me save it. I always thought that they sat like let me see. Wait, no, that's the spray bottle. I need that to spray you guys with. No, not this. I always thought that weenie dogs sat like this. You know? Like, I always thought that weenie dogs sat like this. I was like, how do weenie dogs sit? And I always thought they sat like this. And then I found out later when my friend got a weenie dog that that's not how weenie dogs sit. Because I was like, oh, they just go vertical. And then I found out they don't sit like that. They sit like this. I always thought that they sat like vertical. I was like, that's so funny. Because I always see them go vertical. And I'm like, oh, they crave the vertical. Hi, Saika. Why are you late, huh? I do on both and let me sub on YouTube. Yeah! Both streams open at once like a true fan of Uta. Okay, but what about a membership for $1.99 a month? Have any of you guys considered membershiping to Uta? It's only $2 a month. And then you can join my super secret and cool Discord server that only the cool people can join. I'm broke. That's okay. Maybe someone will gift it to you one day. That's why you gotta watch me forever and ever and ever. You can't leave me. Now you're stuck here. Tummy hurt all day? Your tummy hurted? Is the cool Discord? Here's the link /JK. You wish it was there. You friggin' wish. I know. You shall not receive. Wish I was rich, then could buy with all the treats and toys. Yeah, buy me cool stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Wish I was the Uta gremlin. Am I a gremlin? I don't think I'm a gremlin. I think I'm more like a... Goblin? Goblin these nuts. Ah, ah, that's me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I like fancy dates for you and Val, or trips to Japan for you and Val. Who's Val? Oh, Vicky. Oh, you call her by her last name because she's like a teacher to you, right? And she's like, I'm Victoria Valerie, and you guys are my rookies. Yeah, listen, if Vicky and I were, you know, together, it'd be pretty cool. You know, I'm just saying. You guys should draw ship art of me and Vicky.
What the dog doing?
Thank you for the membership, Eris. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got another one. Miss Mochizuki. Yep. I have such a long freaking name. Sometimes I regret choosing the longest name possible. But I don't know. I think Utahime Mochizuki kind of has a ring to it, don't you think? All I could remember was Valerie was part of her name. You don't remember my lover? I'm telling on you. Well, to be fair, she streams like once every blue moon. Vicky never liked streaming with me. She used... Well, I mean, when she played Marvel Rivals a lot, she used to, but not recently. And I don't really play Marvel Rivals much anymore either. Light Hazer, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, all of you sub to Uta, so Uta can be powerful. Powerful. Yeah, I'm gonna be the most powerful. The name rolls off the tongue. I think so. That's one of the reasons I picked it. One of the names that could have been was I think it was like Amaterasu. I think it could have been like something like Amaterasu. And then I was like, because that was what staff and manager son said would be a good name, was Amaterasu. And I was like, I don't know. It's not really a me thing, you know? Like, I don't know. It wasn't something I cared too much to hear about. Praise me? You came for the Discord? You what? You did what now? Uta will remember this. The Hime makes you seem high class, and Mochi is cute and yummy, and Zuki is... Okay, that part of your last name just isn't food. So the breakdown of my name, actually. So, originally, when I joined Specialite, I wanted to do a lot more karaoke and, like, song covers and stuff. But the problem is, a lot of that stuff costs money, and I will never make you guys pay to watch me, okay? Like, that's something that isn't kind of my cup of tea. And, so that's why I'm never like, yeah, peer pressure you guys into giving me memberships and stuff. I don't really do that, you know? I'm here to have a good time with you guys. And because of that, I don't really make too much money. So I don't have enough money to do like a song cover. And I would have to pay for it out of pocket. So I was like, I really can't afford that right now. But in the future, I'd like to eventually possibly do a song cover. But yeah, I came into Specialite expecting to do a lot more singing. So that's where Uta came from. That's where the name Uta came from. And then Utahime came from me watching JJK. And I like the name Utahime because, you know, it just means song princess. Although in Japanese, it goes to diva. Apparently, it goes to diva in Japanese. Like if you read it, I think through kanji or something like that. And then yeah, it abbreviates. A lot of people just call me Utah, which I guess is because I'm American. I've only been to Utah like once, so I don't know what they have there, like sodas. So she could have been Diva Mochizuki. Yeah, pretty much. And then Mochizuki actually came from the fact that I never got to tell you guys this actually, I don't think. So you know how like normally when parents get married, they get the last name of the dad? And then when I have kids, normally it's the dad who like gives their last name to the kid. So I chose Mochizuki because in my lore, my parents control the sun and the moon, and then I control the weather, right? So that was like lore-wise what was gonna happen. And Mochizuki is full moon in Japanese. So the name Mochizuki came from the fact that my dad would control the moon and my mom would control the sun. Because my mom likes sunflowers. So that's why I decided it. Wait, Mochizuki isn't because mochi is tasty? Well, I chose mochi because I assumed originally that everyone was gonna call me Mochi-chan or just Mochi. But for whatever reason, everyone started calling me Utah. Because Miyu and Miki, when we graduated, originally called me Mochi-chan. So that was originally the plan. But then everyone just started calling me Utah. So that's how it came to be. Can I eat the uta? 5 gifted memberships and you can eat the uta. Mochi. I want to go to Utah at some point. Utah is cool. Utahime? Is my name Utahime? I also want to do more cooking streams eventually. I had fun the last time we did a cooking stream. So I'm hoping to do another one eventually, but I don't know exactly when. Oh, that would've been so cute. Gonna start calling you Mochi-chan or Mochi? No, you can call me Uta now. Now I refer to myself as Uta because of you guys. I'll put a pin in that. Good, so you can't eat me. If you eat me, then how am I gonna stream? Oh, I also chose the name Mochi because I knew I was gonna be a dog at this point. So my model, like the design was already done. And I was trying to think of a name that a lot of people would name their dog. And I was like, oh, a lot of people name their dog Mochi. So I was like, I thought that would be a really cute name, is like going by Mochi. Because it's like a little white Pomeranian. But also, Pom Pom's name was gonna be Mochi, but then I named him after the my dog. Pom Pom is named after my dog that I had. Mochizuki, more like Mochisuki? Nani ka suki? Dokumento yorimo anata. Sticking to Uta, not Utah though, that's mean. Good, don't be mean to me. I'm too cute for you to be mean to. That's pretty cute. I gotta admit. See? There's so many layers to my Uta name, and none of you ever noticed how cool it was. No one ever appreciates the Utah. Did you know though, I almost had like multiple different names. Oh, not names. So I was gonna have a completely different model from this. There's a timeline where the Uta Mochi model was completely different. I actually wanted to originally be a lion dancer. I thought a lion dancer was pretty cool. Or I wanted to be a maneki neko, which is like the money cats that you see at like Chinese restaurants and stuff like that, like Asian restaurants. Those two were also very big ideas I wanted. But since we had I think probably by this time Miyu already decided she wanted to be a cat. They decided not to let me be something that's kind of feline-like. That is cute. I gotta admit, Mochi is a Japanese treat. Being beaten to get ready to eat. You're gonna beat me up? Are you threatening to beat me up? And we could have had a dancer? I did used to do dancing. When I was younger, I did dancing. I have a couple competitions that I did. But I did dancing for a little bit. I did tap, jazz, and hip-hop. And then I did dance again in like middle school, but I also did like show choir dance when I was in like in school too, when I was in like choir and stuff, like Matt Pat from Game Theory. Give me your lunch money or we'll beat you up. I'd like to see you try. Your name is literally Pap Smear, so I don't want to hear about it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Uta used to be... I used to do a lot of stuff. I hated ballroom class. You took ballroom class? I don't know a lot of people that did that. When I was in school, I had to do a dance. It was like a what's it called, dance? Like a partner, like waltz dance. And I remember I absolutely hated it. I hated it because I had to do the guy's part because my partner, he broke his hand. So I had to learn how to do the guy's part. And I was like, why do you have to break your hand, you stupid guy? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, Uta. He was funny though. A couple years later, I got to meet him and his boyfriend after he moved back. And I was like, oh, you guys are so nice. And I was like, you can finally do the guys part of the dance. I never took dance classes. I just learned shuffle and locking and house dance. What's a house dance? Huh? Oh, so... Wait, someone said something. Oops, wrong button. Give me a second. Someone said something. Oh, thank you, King Sean, for subbing, dude. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, you weren't showing up on my thingy. I got confused. Hi, Sticky. How are you? How is the Sticky doing? You know, I realized why I like sticks so much. It's because I'm a dog, and dogs like chasing sticks. Ha 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 ha. Bike, bike. Bike, bike, bike. Hi, Violet. How are you? How are you doing today? We're just talking about random things if you want to chat with us. I've been using my first name for my username. Thinking about switching to my middle name to set myself apart better. If Uta had a middle name, chat, what do you think it'd be? I don't have a middle name. I don't think there's any VTuber that has that. Uta text, thank you, Sticky, for the super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. If you gave Uta a middle name, what would it be? Oh, thank you, Silverstorm, for the membership too. You're in my recommendation. Oh, welcome. We're just talking about random stuff. Welcome, new member. Huh? Wait. Oh, is that your? Are you a new member, Silverstorm? You've been membered for 15 months. Why does it say new member? Awesome. Okay, rough day at work, so I just gotta chill and listen to you yap for my last hour. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Angina? What? What's that even mean? What does that mean? What? I don't know what that is. Oh, thank you, Sticky, for the membership too! Did you guys know, chat? I gotta keep saying it every time I'm reminded, or else I'm never gonna say it. Did you guys know that you guys can membership for $1.99 a month? That's like less than $2. And if you guys can, membershiping helps out a lot. Middle name of Wolfsbane? Why Wolfsbane? Why would that be my middle name? Why would you want Uta's name to be Wolfsbane? Why not something cool or cute? Like, I don't know. Uta the Rock Mochizuki? I like it. I would be like the Rock. Whoa, swole Uta. I want to be like really, really, swole. I want to be huge and buff and hot, and I'd be so cool looking. I'd be so cool looking, and then you guys would be like, Uta, you're so cool. You have such big muscles, Uta. Uta is so cool. Yeah, that's what you guys are gonna sound like. Instead, I just get bullied. Uta just gets bullied every time. Uta snowball much. You know what? I could see it. I could see it. Everyone names their white dog or white cat or white pet a Snowball. Has magical context in the werewolf related. It's the poison used to defeat werewolf, but I'm not a werewolf. I'm just a dog. Utahime Yuki Mochizuki. That's another one. It's because of my white hair. You're already cool though. Uta Everest Mochizuki. Would that be my American name? Uta Everest Mochizuki. Every cat I named Snowball lived over 20 years. You had multiple cats you named Snowball? You know, my grandma. My grandma keeps getting, like, dogs, and she does not remember names very well. So she names them all Kiki. They're always Kiki. Oh, hi, Sword of Destiny. Add public message 5 bark, 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 bark. Can we get 5 big barks for Sword of Destiny? Bark! Bark! I can't do it. That's so stupid. But yeah, like, pillow talk. Do you even know what pillow talking is, Lecco, my ego? Do you even know what pillow talk is? Bike, bike, bike. Not everyone. I named our white fluffy cat Sachi. Oh. I named every other pet Garfield but an actual orange cat. Garfield. You guys ever watch the Garfield movie? Like the live action one? You know, it made me want to get a cat. But now I have Mew, so it's basically like having a cat. Mew, I always say this to her. She's like... Mew kind of looks like those cats that are, with their eyes dilated. You know what I'm talking about? The ones where their eyes are always big. That's Mew. That's Mew, my cat. The cat that always has its eyes dilated. And it's like very dog-like. Oh, speaking of Mew being dog-like. Oh my god. Hi, Nicholas. How are you? I don't know. I know Extreme and I know Sixia were at our meet and greets, but oh my god. So Mew, when we were doing our meet and greet, I thought we were gonna get in so much trouble because of her. Okay, so imagine this: you are Uta and I'll be Mew, and we're like, oh, thank you so much for coming to our meet and greet. It's so nice to meet you. How was the con? Blah blah blah. And then Mew goes, show me your cat. She goes, show me your cat. And then I'm like, no, Mew, no, because we weren't on headphones or anything. People could hear us. So she starts going, show me your cat. I want to see your cat. I thought we were going to get kicked out. I thought we were going to get in so much trouble for it. I thought we were going to get in so much trouble for it. And then, what was it? Mew was like, there are other times where Mew was like, Uta, bark with me. And then we just start barking. And then people definitely heard us because you could definitely hear us from a bit away. So you just hear two people go. Wah, 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 wah. Cosplayers love Mew. There was a group of maids that we saw while we were there. Oh man, I should have used a long shirt that covered it. Covered what? Cosplayers love Mew? I think everyone loves Mew. I love Mew. I love Mew a lot. She's like... If Vicky's like my lover, Mew's like... that one cousin. That one cousin that gets you into trouble. Like, compared to me and Vicky, Mew and I have a different kind of relationship, but like in a good way. Like, those two, I wouldn't trade the world for, you know? Like, I'm extremely happy that I got to be in Specialite Gen 1. Because I got to meet some of my favorite people. Also, Wazigs! Thank you so much for subscribing. Did much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, like... those two are some of the, like, my favorite people. Like, I also love Azeria. And I love all of, Gen 2. I love all the Eves. But, like, Azeria just has that, like, farming game love that I have. So I think it was just a lot easier for us to become closer, you know? But I'm really happy with everyone that I got to meet from Specialite. And even outside of Specialite, I got to become friends with a lot of people like Poco and like Kai and like Mocha. I got to be friends with all of those people and they're all super sweet and I love them all. But one cousin you know not to drink with? No, I think she's the cousin that I had to be the designated driver for. Mew goes kind of crazy. Like, there was a... I don't want to, like, talk about it too much. But there was a chance that I didn't make it. Not on purpose, but they asked me. They were like... Before I was accepted into Specialite, they were like, okay, so why should, like, what do you want from this company? And I was like, I'd like to make friends. I was like, worst case, if I don't always get along with people, I'll be super, like, professional. But I was like, one thing I want the most is I want to be able to make friends and network with these people. I was like, having people that have the same passion and drive that you do is like something I love, right? So getting to be in Specialite, I got to like meet so many amazing people that are different from me, but at the same time, same as me. Like Vicky and I are very different in the ways that we stream, you know? But at the same time, we're very similar that we both have that love for streaming. So don't tell Vicky I love her. Don't tell her. Tell her if anything, tell her Uta hates you and Uta says you should go eat a bag of rocks or something. Don't ever tell her I love her. She can't know. Vicky can't know that I love her very much. Although I do text her on the daily. It is a daily occurrence that me and her will text each other. Me when I message every couple days, and so does me and Ziri. Miyu's awesome, but I wouldn't trust her to drive. Uta hates Vicky platonically. You heard this first. Yeah, she can't know that I love her so much. I have a feeling she VOD watches. Nah, Vicky does not VOD watch. Vicky doesn't know half the weird things I do. I definitely do weird shit, but she doesn't know anything that I do. I do a lot of weird shit. That's what I'm saying. Hi, Carmen. How are you? Vicky's always busy anyway. She's busy. I don't know. You and Ziri are so funny together. I think it's because we also have Miyu. It's like... I think it's just a dynamic that we have, you know? Like when Vicky and I are together, we're like lovers. Like we're not lovers. We're like twin flames. They're toxic together, but it's like it's its own like love, you know? But then it's like when Ziri and I are together, Miyu's always the one who's like going ham, kind of going crazy in like her own Miyu way, and she's like, you all hate me and blah 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 blah. But then she'll also be like, I wanna lick your eyeballs. And she's like, let me tell you about Tung 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 Sahur and Cappuccina Ballerina. And then Ziri and I just kind of look at each other, and I think it's because her and I have that kind of like devious
What the dog
streak
doing?
that sometimes her and I would just start doing stuff. And it just like to tease Miyu a little bit, you know. It's like to get even because Miyu does the thing where she'll like say weird stuff. At this point, my PC should be nationally be counted as a potato in the country of Ireland. Is it really that bad? Is a PC really that bad? Also, Saiba, how are you? Brain rot topic out of nowhere. It's because one of my friends, one of my gen mates from my company, she loves the brain rot. But yeah, so she's like, Miyu will say something, and then I think Ziri and I just know. You know, you just sometimes know that kind of stuff. By the way, if you guys are new here, please consider subscribing to my YouTube. I'm trying to get 20,000 subs, and we're currently at 17,032. So if you can, please do subscribe. Subscribing helps Uta a lot. I'm pretty sure Vicky knows you love her. I know she loves me, or I love her. She knows that, but she doesn't love me back. She never invites me. Actually, she did invite me. We're playing games next week. Ziri does think brain rot's funny. Does she? There's no way. Ziri, whenever we're together and we hear Miyu talking about her brain rot, we're just kind of like, and then we just listen to her talk about it. It's kind of like I think Miyu's like a little sibling, and then Ziri's like a big sibling, and I'm like the middle one that everyone forgets. See, Vicky loves ya. Yeah, Yeah, she does love me. That's why she messages me. She did message me twice this week. She's the one who brings it up to the Eves. Yeah, I think it's because me broke her. Me and broke her. We did for like a couple months have every single week we have a collab together. Open device manager and click on display, huh? Baldaza, thank you for the follow in. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, definitely. Well, Baldaza and the other people who have showed up, like Carmen and Saiba, did you guys subscribe to Utahime on YouTube? Hmm? Did you guys subscribe to my YouTube yet? Hmm? Yeah. You better. I looked in series for those ones. Yeah, you should always watch my girls. I'm happy though. I'm happy that I get along with all of them. I'm gonna have so much fun. It's very fun. I wish the con was closer so I could say hi to you. You really want to say hi to me and have me bark at you? At least there was a line for us at the con, so you didn't have to deal with the possibilities of me and me going wah, 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 on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, I think we should probably start getting ready to go. I wasn't planning on today's stream being super long. It was just like a chatting stream. And I'm getting quite tired, so let me find someone to raid us over to. We have another just chatting stream, I believe Thursday. Let me check. I wanted to see Mew so badly. I understand you hate me. I understand you hate me. That's alright. I have... Oh, tomorrow! Tomorrow is Rune Factory, okay? Tomorrow, chat, we will be playing Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. So, you guys will be seeing me play that tomorrow. Yeah, that's what we're playing. Friday is Minecraft, Wish we had TwitchCon or a con for VTubers here in Montreal. Oh, Canada. I see. Hi, John. Thank you for the membership. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Looking forward to it. Yeah, you guys all better be there, okay? If you guys aren't there, I'm going to cry. Chiaki's playing Pokemon Ranger. I freaking love Pokemon Ranger. We're gonna go see that. I love Pokemon Ranger. Anyway, I'll see you guys for tomorrow's stream. Until then, I love you all. And hope you guys have a nice rest of your night. Bye bye.